All right, guys, this is another auction day. Again, I'm going to show you a different auction style than what most people are used to. Um, I have I have scored a couple things at these facilities before. They're right up the road from my house, about 10 miles away. Um, You've seen the other auction where the guy pulls everything out. Well, this is the same thing. They literally open up the lockers, they line everything up, they pull it all out, and they put it in box lots, and you buy it in box lots. It is very, very, very windy out here, and I will walk and record and let you see. I pulled out about 2 years ago. I pulled out um, some a whole Warhammer collection. I ended up with $1,800 worth of Warhammer stuff that went on eBay. Took about 6 months to sell it all, but it was a massive amount of war chests. You usually get a lot of antiques. That's my wife up there walking. She doesn't normally be out here, but like I said, no market today? No market today?
No, not for me. I don't do much on Saturday.
This place is packed, but they set the stuff up. They allow you to kind of look through it, which is kind of bad because then you things get stolen. We've seen people steal stuff out of it, like silver and gold that are found in shit. So, but here you go. See the people? This is a unit. They're cleaning it out. They're setting the stuff aside, and when it goes through, you'll just be bidding on your little boxes. You look through them, you get what you get. I found silver here before. And
What do you think this goes with? I think that link that you have in your other hand goes with this table. So that table doesn't go with this chair. Well, there's another table that goes
Hey, money bags.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you.
I was actually listing this morning, and I was like, "Well, I'm done listing. It's nice outside. Let's go to auction."
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
How many units?
10.
10.
10. Be here all damn day.
Okay, so like my wife just said, there's 10 units. So they are taking out and cleaning out entire unit, and then you'll just be bidding on stuff in lots. You decide you want something. Usually,
I asked you if you was going to be here, and you said you were going to be at the flea market.
I
I'd have
sold.
brought them albums.
I sold completely out. That's what I was doing this morning. Was listening to albums.
He just had to be out here with the weekend warriors like you.
Did
Yeah.
you,
Weekend warriors are
so
us.
you didn't, I mean, today been a good day to flea market.
I ain't got anything left right now.
Really?
I ain't got anything left right now. I've got the philosophy as Brandon now: buy, sell as much as you can, then throw the crap away.
Don't throw money away.
You have no idea how much money I have in storage. I just did a balance sheet for my business, and without the stuff that I have in storage, it's saying that my little old flea market business has a net worth of $74,000 right now, and that doesn't include the $150,000 worth of unlisted stuff I have in inventory. So
That's a nice table there.
I don't want no more damn furniture.
No, not that looks like that.
No more furniture. But he's somebody. That's Tony. cleaning supplies. You see how all the boxes are tore slam apart? We found things like placed and set in these lockers. You can look. They stopped you digging. But that's how this one works. There's 10 units. Well, there's one record in the whole thing.
Right.
And I can't help the wind.
Now we might as well go home now. There's a man with the money.
I got a bit.
Huh?
I got a bit. I don't buy much when I come to these places.
I don't ever go to these.
I hit a good score here about a year and a half ago.
It's actually fun to watch how stupid high.
Yeah, that's why I said that's why I don't like to go to these things.
No, I've got something out here that was worth a lot of money, but it was just nobody else knew what it was. I knew exactly what it was as soon as I seen it, and everybody just thought it was toys, and them toys made me like $1,800 on 80 bucks.
You don't do that all the time, though.
Actually, you do. If you know what the hell you're looking for, I do this as a full-time job. There's so many people. Oh, you can't make no money doing this.
There's another one that be is what's his name? What is it?
Who?
Can't remember.
Pat? No, Bill.
Yeah,
Bill.
he don't buy nothing.
And then
He don't buy. He buys toys.
And then him.
He don't buy nothing.
Okay, since we ain't showing faces, this is Bill. He's at Wilmington all the time, and this is Buddy. He's at the flea market all the time.
You don't miss me.
I have a YouTube channel, so I don't show faces.
Yeah. I did.
Storage Prospector.
I said,
I lost my bill in that bitch the other day.
Huh?
I lost my bill in that one the other day.
So did Brandon.
that's what I was telling him. Brandon did do good. He said he made $300.
I lost
Yeah,
it.
but
He
Brandon.
paid $7 for it.
Yeah, well, he spent $4,000 on that one 3 weeks ago, and they made $800 a piece. And
That's not a flip.
that's not a flip. When you spend $4,000 and you took out of pocket $2,000 and you made $500 to $800, that ain't making money. That's just losing
I
money.
lost
You
my
aren't
bill.
recording, are you?
I am losing. I am recording. Straight up recording. I don't
know I
care.
lost on that
I
one.
told him straight up, like, if you ain't doubling your money, you ain't making money.
Brandon will tell you, say, now some things I don't double my money on, but it depends on the person I'm selling it to. You know that?
I'm talking about in general. If you
Right.
go to an auction and you spend $500, if you don't think you can make 500, you can't make 1,000, you shouldn't be spending 500.
But everything I buy, see, I buy it with the intention that I'm going to work on it. I buy it cheaper. But see, that's my deal. I work on it.
Your favorite person too, dude.
Yeah, I know.
She's
Look,
looking
that's
more-
got shocks on it. Look, guys, here's a chair that has shocks on it. I have never seen a chair with shocks. Wonder if it could hold my fat butt. So, where are they at with the other one? I mean, there's only one group box here that I can even think about going after. There's a box up here that's got down there, right about there, past where the guy just touched.
That roaster is nice.
I don't want that
need
roaster.
anything. Remember we
But-
cooked that turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we cooked it on that one. He has the chair with the shop.
Yeah. So this guy here in the green, he's an actual auctioneer. He'll get up here and do.
He looks like he's kind
Like I said, they'll start bidding this stuff off. You buy your boxes. Now, one thing that's really great about this auction is if you don't want it, you can leave it. You do not have to take it with you. They clean up after you're done. So if you deem it as trash, you can leave it. down there just yet, dear. It's like a moose antler. I don't know. Alright guys, so storage prospector, like, share, do all the little things. We are going to do this kind of recording, get up about 30-40 minutes and go where we can. I wish there was glass doors on that cabinet right there. That is mid-century. It's actually a little bit newer than mid-century, but I wish the glass doors were on it. Huh? I didn't realize they're twins. They're twins.
Oh, I will tell her that.
What?
But you were over here. No, you were here.
So, like I said, you see stuff's going for $5-10. That's how all this is.
She's like, what? She's like, what? I was like, it's Stevie Nicks, American Horror Story. Come on, guys. And that looks like around the time. Everybody's driving around down there. What's going on?
No idea.
Hey, Miss Brenda.
She's like, she's looking and she's saying.
There's some motorcycle helmet shields in this group right here.
Huh?
There's some motorcycle helmet shields in this group right here.
Alright, table and chairs.
Nice rep to that bone.
Somebody did. Oh, no. Hell yeah. Adding a little music to our option. Okay. What was that? Anybody want to start this off at 5? I got 5. Anybody want it for 10? 5. Anybody want it for 10? You have to ask for what? I don't know. 5 what? Yeah, you have to ask. So, number 32 for 5. Way down there, but yeah, you can ask him. I wouldn't know. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Alright, another set of miscellaneous. I might want to start off at 5. I got 5, you want for 10. I got 10, you want for 15. I got 15, you want for 20. I got 20, you want for 25. I got 20, anybody for 25. Hey, you're doing better than most. I got 20, anybody for 25. 20 once. 20 twice. No. Take it easy. Number 17 for 20. At least it's not raining. Alright, here. Miscellaneous. Anybody want to start this off at 5? 2. I got 2. Am I one for 3? 2 once. 2 twice. So number 2 for 2. Alright, we got another pile of miscellaneous boxes. I'm not sure what that is. A little bit of everything in there. A little bit of everything. Slip and slide apparently is in that box. Anybody want to start this lot off at 5? I got 5. Anybody want it for 10? 5. Anybody want it for 10? I got 10. Anybody want it for 15? I got 15. Anybody want it for 20? Got 15 going once. 15 twice. Number 17 for 15.
Michelle. She is massively in phone to her phone. I know that sounds bad because I'm on my phone recording, but my wife is surgically attached to her freaking phone. Luckily, she's only talking to her kid all the time. But we're playing games. So this is what you get. You get 10 lockers. You get it spread out. You can buy particular things. You've seen it. Boxes sell for $1, like that roaster sold for $2. It had a kerosene heater, a roaster, and some kind of weed eater parts. And you know, you can get $10 for that roaster. Probably get $10 for the kerosene heater. And so now we're off to the next one. Now, if it's fishing poles like this, they're going to go through the freaking roof. People freaking bid like crazy on the fishing poles. Towels. That's a 90s bike. Cot. Couple long tools. Tools are going to go through the roof here. Kitchen. Eddie's coats.
I should smell the milk.
Christmas. Yes, this one smells like it got wet.
Ooh.
I've seen activity going on.
I thought it was one of the flaters.
How much stuff can you pull out of one 5x10?
It's amazing.
There's a lot of boxes marked Christmas and kitchen. And stuff for a pool table. Gun racks. You'll very rarely find gold or silver in this unit. So we really think they search through this stuff. Holy crap, that's some tackle.
Those will fetch nice money.
Yeah, they'll make some
Everything
money.
out here, anything redneck related goes through the roof out here.
Look at the drill bits. Black and Decker. Ooh.
High dollar.
Drill 3 times, they break.
Yeah, that's true.
But for $10, hey, you can
Shit. They'll
go out and
probably
get you another set.
20, 30 bucks just because.
Well, of course, everybody here, it's Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight. The brakes, take it back. They don't take in consideration that driving back and forth to Harbor Freight costs you just as much as just going and buy something good. That's tools. Electrical tools, continental tools.
They probably claimed it on insurance and then left it.
I don't know. It does smell like it got wet, but
Yeah, it's mildewy.
the boxes don't look like they were destroyed there.
No.
When we had all the flooding here in eastern North Carolina, this place had some damage. Knick-knacks. What boxes are doing about knick-knack fragile?
Don't like fragile.
Now, you used to be able to open it up and dig through it. They stopped doing that because I raised a fit when I literally seen a lady, I've seen some silver, possibly platinum, white gold, couldn't touch them, opened up the nightstand drawer, and they were there. And 2 minutes later, when it came time to auction, we opened up the drawers, they were gone. And about 5 minutes later, we seen them on this 65-year-old woman's finger. And we raised a hell about her stealing them. And then they started actually roping off the stuff, keeping people on guard to make sure stuff doesn't get gone. But they're very anal retentive about protecting it.
Only they can go through it and take
Oh
it
yeah,
off.
only they can go through it and take whatever they want. Look, that's Mom's cups.
Is that what it says?
It says Mom's cups.
Stuff.
Mom's got a lot of cups.
Yes, if she has to have her own tote for it.
I can't believe I only get about $5 for that damn cooler these days. It don't matter. Those are brand new. At a good market, I get $10-15 for it. Alright, go to Walker. Rollerblades, filing cabinet, tools, burr. I bet you those are gonna go for, with the bow and arrow and the tackle right there, that's gonna go for $100. Because
They had all kinds of rods,
They're-
surf fishing, everything.
yeah, but they're cheap.
Yeah, but
And this is a vintage Zebco in there, but that red one might have something, but yeah. They tell you not to go through the boxes, but when it comes to auction, if they opened the freaking box, they'd make more money.
yeah.
I'm about to go stand in the sun before I freeze to death.
Oh, all right.
Make you go back to my vehicle and get my hoodie.
Alright guys, we're gonna start down on this end.
Oh, not anything I have to have.
You don't know that.
I need a a hoodie. My wife says it's beautiful out here, and I got goosebumpers.
Alright guys, we're starting at the end. Over this way.
Says the Ice Queen.
It says the Ice Queen. Yes, the Ice Queen that the air conditioning's on 60 in our house, and every ceiling fan's doing 90 mile an hour. Oops, sorry.
Alright, we got 3 Tupperware. Says, kids cups and kids clothes, so it could be both or neither. Knickknacks, a lot of miscellaneous. All 3 are heavy. Start off at $5 for miscellaneous. I got 5 and 1 for 10.
Did you buy that one with the blower?
I got 10 and 1 for 15.
It had it goes on leadier shaft.
At 15
Okay, I
and
thought
1
you-
for 20.
I haven't bought anything yet.
15 and I got 20 and 1 for 25. 20 and 1 for 25. 20 once. At 25 and 1 for 30. At 25 and 1 for 30. 25 once. 25 twice. Sold number 10. 25.
4 boxes, $25. They say kids' clothes on.
Money bags were holy fuck.
Okay, we got 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes and some rollerblades. Start off at 5. I got 5. I got 10 and over 15. All 3, 6 boxes and rollerblades. I got 10 and I went for 15. Yep. I got 10 and anybody wanted for 15. I got 15 and I went for 20. I got 20 and I went for 25.
No.
I got 20 and I went for 25. 20 once. 20 twice. Sold. Number 32 for 20.
Let's step back away from things.
Alright, we got 4 more. Looks like kitchen, games. I'm not sure on the last 2. $5 starting off, 10 and 1 for 15. At 10 and 1 for 15. At 15 and 1 for 20. 15 and 1 for 20. 15 once. 15 twice. Sold. Number 23 for 15.
Don't absolutely need anything. Buy an entire storage unit for that much. All right, I'm stepping out of the front here.
Some assembly is required.
Are the batteries included?
I'm gonna go find the other one. The other ones.
Okay.
That's the biggest problem about this little. This is 100% weekend warriors. There's about 15 people out here that buy storage like I do, but you know, see, they're all down there looking at the thing, but not. Are they pulling it out yet? No, they're going to go through it. They're going through it right now. I'm telling you, every time there's fishing poles, people go crazy. And it don't bring that much at the freaking market. Unless you got some really good deep sea ones. But still, you're lucky if you get $20 for it. But to spend $25 on 4 freaking medium totes that say kitchen and games in it, I know, but still, it was better when they were monitoring you looking at them. That one's got appliances in it. Yep. So I'll probably do this video in 2 videos because this honestly could take a while. Because of the way they put stuff out. And in the sunlight, I feel so much better. Oh, nice fan. Tools. Big Lots microfiber. Itty bitty deep freeze. We already have a deep freeze sitting on the back porch. Don't want another one.
Looks like it's in good shape.
Not a sleeper.
Sleepers just go in the garbage dump, you
The
know?
unit is really clean. Whatever's underneath what they're lifting up. Why are you walking away from me?
Oh, I didn't know you were talking to me. You got your phone up to your face.
I'm recording.
Yeah, but just still.
This piece, this other piece, I want to see this other piece.
What other piece?
The piece that's sitting right there. I don't want to point to it. I don't want to do all that stuff.
Because
It's
there's
wrong.
nobody here but us.
So much attitude. This one's clean.
Yeah.
See, I'd go after stuff in here. I'd go after those totes. It's clean. It's clean. I found good video games in these lockers before. I found the Warhammer.
Like Antonio said, a lot of heavy.
Probably still got some quarters.
Okay, there's Space Jam. And people go crazy for freaking DVDs here because there's still people in my area that sells DVDs for $2 and $3 a piece and wonder why they're sitting on the same DVDs for the last 9 months.
There goes Charlie. I thought I was gonna have to come get you, buddy.
Oh. Shitty. It's a piece of
I was just
shitty.
wondering that laying around somewhere.
Shitty.
They got it out the office. I guess it's just. She the police.
See, it's okay for them to open it up and look at it, but we're not allowed to open it up and look at it.
Oh, this is empty.
Baseball helmets. Some pots and pans in that one. The only thing I see I like is the fan. Maybe that rack right there.
Just throw them hangers? Hey, just throw them with them bags down.
Thank you.
Well, it's one of the greatest things is whatever you don't want, leave. They clean it up. Dollar Tree stuff. Always look through Christmas. You never know when you're gonna find some Department 56.
Christmas stuff, ain't it? Well, maybe this is too.
Next one ain't got a lot
Oh,
of
cleaning
stuff.
supplies.
Or they got Christmas.
We have enough cleaning
Now
supplies.
that we know what's in the box,
Just stay right with it.
huh? It's in
Tape.
the box, so.
Put that with that.
Wrapping paper? I wouldn't mind having that. Just,
Yeah, but it's got all this other stuff with it that says Christmas.
I know, but the blue
It all,
stuff though. I
it
mean,
all
they were nice
says
bulbs.
Christmas. Christmas. My wife's gonna make me buy wrapping paper. You get all the other Christmas
Container.
crap that I'm gonna throw away.
So,
I do gotta throw it away. Christmas is not selling right now.
no, but they're in totes. That is one lovely dresser.
That's an old dresser. It's the 60s, but it's in rough shape. Missing a handle that you'll never be able to find.
Huh?
Missing a handle that you'll never be able to find again.
Stuff was already out there around their bid now.
Yep.
I'm interested what's in this. The books thing that he's getting ready to pull out.
We're getting too far ahead of it.
Comfortable?
I couldn't get out.
Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Christmas, Christmas. It's a Disney princess house.
You want to put the chair with it?
Yeah.
This is a dog toy. We're gonna buy it for a dog toy.
Ziggy has one of those. He's mauled it all up though.
Y'all haven't met Ziggy. Ziggy is our freaking firecracker of a dog. He is Jack Russell and Papillon, which is taking two infused hyperactive dogs and making one. All kids' books. Softball. Hey, Mr. Phone, look up that bat online.
Which one?
This one.
East, what is it, Easton?
Easton 30 softball.
And they don't want no bones in it neither. There you go.
Easton Hammer softball.
I don't don't have eBay on my phone.
All right, now,
Hey,
think about it, y'all. Let's discuss where we're gonna go when we go from here.
I guess even though I got enough eBay inventory, I'm looking at eBay because I'm not gonna get enough stuff out here to sell at the flea market. So I'm picking and choosing what I want. And my wife's not the best at looking up stuff
No,
fast.
but brand new, they're only $40.
Okay.
So I'm
Alright.
not even. I don't have eBay.
That's fine. You can Google what I'm looking and you'll be able to pull stuff up. It's okay. But some bats sometimes can get up there in price and it's really not that hard to ship them. Just get a tube rate for it. Kids jeans. Yep, kids jeans. Alright, well. I don't see anything in this lot, and I'm not buying all that just to get the wrapping paper thing for you.
You can buy that one. It's for the cleaning stuff. It's got laundry detergent and everything. Just to get the tote.
Why do I need the tote?
I don't know, because it's a nice one.
For what? This is the difference between when I come to auction and when my wife comes off, and all she's doing is looking for herself. She is a weekend warrior.
I don't care.
She's looking at stuff for herself, not for resale.
Yeah, I know.
Where she wants me to spend $10 or $15 on that pile right there, so she can get that wallpaper or the wrapping paper thing, and I can just go buy her one of those containers for $8.
I just say
It's not like we have an entire 8x10 pull behind enclosed trailer full of cleaning supplies that I have housed in the last year from storage units. I'm recording. I got a YouTube channel. So, yeah, I mean, I just cleaned out a locker where she got all kinds of Dove shampoo, brand new. She got cleaning stuff. She got like 3 bottles of Clorox cleanup. All stuff was brand new, not used yet. So, it goes home.
Like that dumpster diving stuff. I'm into that big time.
We
I
have.
ain't done it. I've never done it.
We have. It's awesome.
Watch YouTube videos
Look,
and I'm so into it. Like,
last year, I bet you Dollar General made me probably $600 or $700 on eBay because they threw away stuff that was in date. Like there was a whole bunch of planners, you know, little 8x10s, 5x10. First of the year, they threw away like 3 cases of that stuff for 2018.
wow.
And
They throw
I put it
Ulta,
all up on eBay, and I made tons of money off those
Ulta,
things.
The makeup store. Them girls go dumpster diving and they make thousands.
Yeah, but
You can't get in there where ours is. Security's
exactly.
Right there.
Yeah, that and they probably lock it up.
It's not locked. I've been there.
Well, if it's not locked.
Well,
Locked, and there is no trespassing sign.
I think the
I wouldn't
best
teach it out, but
The best thing I found in the dumpster so far, which I flea marketed 2 days after I got it, was I found a Kent collapsible trike, an adult trike, and obviously when we went to go put it together, when they tried to lock it because the front light collapsed, they couldn't get it to lock. So they elected to throw it away. They slashed the inner tubes, threw everything in there. Every single piece was in there. The paper was on it. The price was on it. Everything was on it. I grabbed it. I took a hammer and I hit it one time and it locked right into place. I replaced the inner tubes. 2 days later, I had it together at the flea market. Wallace sold it for $275.
good for you.
Brand new. They threw it
I
away
ain't never
because
been to the flea market in Wallace. I need to go.
I would be out there today if it weren't for the fact that I was actually going to stay at home and list on eBay. I listed about 30 things this morning and said, it's nice. Let's go to Rocky Point.
I know. After yesterday, it's a beautiful day today.
it is.
It's just hard coming here because this is Weekend Warriors. There's maybe 5-6 people here that do this for a living like I do, and everybody else is, we're on Storage Wars.
Yeah.
When
They do. When I was on that side, before I started working for Freddie, cast iron skillet.
Well, there was over at the other place. I went out there and I do a lot of pre-95 audio, home audio, and I bought everything that was coming up out there for sale. And there was one vintage radio, and the lady started bidding on it, and she got right ill with me at 15. At 15, I said, okay, yeah, I'll give you 20 for it. And she looked at me, I just want it for my house. I said, I want it to resell it, not what it's worth. How much you want to go on it?
Right. People are in it for different reasons, but that guy was a reseller down there in Castle Payne, that antique place.
Yep.
That's what he was doing, and I was like, he just looked at me and said, I'll let you have one. I'm like,
That's nice of
$40.
it.
I appreciate that. Really do. Because he was selling them down there for way more money.
Yeah.
Because he came up to me, he's like, I'm just going to resell them, and I was like, I just want one. My grandma's, I lost my grandma's, and it was the same exact one. So he let me get it. And then as I was leaving, he came up
Well-
and handed me 3 more. He said, here you go.
Aw.
And I was
It's like you guys watching it so that we don't dig through it anymore. That's actually because of us. It's because of us.
Because of me too, because I was over there digging through like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well,
No, it's because of us. About a year and a half ago, we witnessed a regular here steal rings out of a nightstand, and we opened up the drawers. We seen some silver rings. We seen something that looked like a white engagement ring, and we shut the drawer and we stood there and we walked off a little bit, and it came back to the cell and we went and opened up the drawer. Everything was gone.
yeah.
5 minutes later, the old lady had them on her finger. And then when we said, look, she's got the rings on her finger, a couple minutes later, the rings were off her finger and in her pocket. And it is somebody that a lot of these people out here know.
She comes out here.
65 years old, and she's got no more respect to be able to not steal.
She's got real short hair. All kind of.
I don't know her
She's
name.
probably about this tall, kind of bellish.
Yeah, we gotta watch. There's a lot of digging and nothing no more.
Exactly. Ever since then,
That's a
they
good thing.
started to run it off and really crack down. But I threw a fit when I saw that. I was like, that is not right. Whether it was real or not,
I just
it
want to
should
ask.
have gone with the knife.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, you are
we'll
fine.
just run
I
our mouth.
walk this out, put it in the truck. I don't
sure
want to carry it around all
You
day.
sure
I
can.
promise I'll come back.
Oh, they got you wrote down over there for it on
Yeah.
the tickets.
They'll send you a Nastagram if you forget to pick something up.
I won't do that.
Yeah, or Freddie will come to your house.
Oh, I see Freddie up at Highway 55 eating all the time.
Freddie's a good man.
It's just like my audience on this thing. Most people only know open up the door, buy the entire storage unit. And one of the other auctioneers that I have in Wilmington, he also pulls out, but he doesn't pull out and set. He opens up the unit and he pulls it out, and you bid on it as it's coming out.
See, I think they make more money than that was on the plan,
Not really.
but I don't know.
No, not here.
No?
Not here. None of Pender County's that way. The ones that go in Burgaw, you'd be lucky if you pay more than $100 for a 10x20, which is fine for somebody who's reselling.
Whoa.
I mean,
That's good for a reseller, bad for them, yeah.
I was actually doing cleanouts for the place up in Burgaw for a while until the owner decided that he wanted to start charging me for what I was cleaning out of his Jordans. And I was like, okay, dude, it's my gas, it's my time. Well, my wife says it'd be okay if you just give us $100. I said, at auction, I would only give $20 for this one.
Deep freeze it. It doesn't stink either.
Yeah, no, I did that too.
Yeah.
'Cause I opened it right up.
That'd have been bad.
I have one that I could fit 3 of those on my back porch I'm trying to sell now.
You don't see that very often.
Yeah, when that couch is nice.
All right, guys, we got 45 minutes on this one. I probably will just wait until we're on Unit 3 now. I will see if there's anything great. Maybe I'll put you in. Maybe that's because you got all the weekend warriors here. But Stored Prospector, like, share, just a different kind of storage auction. You're still gambling. because you don't know what's in the bag. You don't know what's in the totes, and you do what you can. Right now, I'm really not in the mood to be buying. I just wanted something to do today. I need to go back home and probably list. And just like I was telling Tony, I have unbelievable amount of a death pile for stuff to list. And the records I was putting up this morning belong to Brandon, and I get to split 50-50 on the profits, and I think they're between $800 and $1,400 worth of records. But like, subscribe, share, put it out there. Storage Processor, I need more subscribers. I need the likes. Any comments, please leave them. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks all. Move forward, buy, like, and resell as fast as you can. Later.